guys, welcome to another episode of Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we did the first secret stage, the red coins, and we fought Petey for the second time. In this episode, we're going to be finishing off Bianco Hills and maybe even entering Ricco. Ricco Harbor, that's what I mean. Ricco Harbor is the next stage, by the way, if you don't notice. So we are going to go into the Secret of the Dirty Lake. This is another secret stage, kind of like Bianco 3. A lot of the stages in this game have two secrets. Not all of them do, but a lot of them do. And yeah, okay, so this secret over here, we're going to go. So yeah, here's where you would go if you completed Bianco 1. You'd go across this bridge, but instead we used the spider, obviously. So yeah, we're just gonna travel over here and let's see. And you see that little opening over there, so we're just going to jump off of here and then hover onto the wooden logs. And then we can enter the secret stage. So, this is another... Oh yeah, we can skip this cutscene from now on. So, this is a lot harder than Bianco 3. I don't actually know speedrun strats for this one, so I won't, like, rush through it like I did with the other one. So basically, you might be able to guess how these platforms work. Basically, whenever a blue one, they basically switch, they alternate. So a red one flips, and then a blue one flips, and then a red one flips, and then so on. So you have to basically, you know, avoid being on the ones that are about to flip. So yeah, you have to switch between different colored platforms pretty often. So this block right here, you basically just have to stay on top. So when it starts to tip over, walk up the little ledge and get back on top. Actually, you'll see that here. So I'm gonna walk up here. It's gonna end up here. So I walk up here. It's going to end up on that side. So I walk up to that side. It's not that hard. Once you might fail it a few times when you first play it, but once you get it down. All right. So now we are actually at the end, and this is the ultimate test of if you can do this puzzle. So I'm just gonna wait out the red. Alright, wait out for the blue to flip, and then jump over to the blue. And then when the red's done flipping, jump over to the red. Yeah, it's really not that hard once you get the pattern down. And then what now? Oh, okay, that was scary. Alright, and also what I did there was a side flip dive. It allows you to get a much farther dive than normal. Alright, so now that is Bianco 6. And now, if you were listening last episode, I mentioned how the way to beat this is to beat the 7th shine of each stage. So, we are now on Bianco 7. And the 7th shine of each stage is always a Shadow Mario fight. Now, as I mentioned in the first episode, actually, Shadow Marios are beaten really easily as long as you just hold R analog. Which, if you're on a GameCube controller, just slightly hold down R instead of fully pressing it. And then just shooting him. Like, there's nothing super complicated about it. So, I can get a quick kill here if I do as I mentioned, I remember I mentioned spam sprays earlier. If I do one here, and then I just shoot him. So there we go. So, basically shooting him on this slope is pretty hard, but yeah, you have to, like, basically shoot him from the right place. You can't just, like, go right in front of him and start shooting because it's a slope. You have to be a little farther above him on the slope to hit him, so it can be a little hard to get used to. But yeah, once you know Shadow Marios pretty well, you're able to kill them pretty fast. So, we are now done with Bianco Hills. And now, we are going to go on to Ricco Harbor. So, I did mention earlier that the later goop monsters or whatever have two phases. This is the first one that does. So, as you can see, it's a different color as well, so that's how you know, that's how you can distinguish them. So this one has two phases instead of one. So we're going to fight them the same way that I fought the first ones. Just either do the spam spray, or if you want to, you can do this as well. You can do wide camera shooting, or you could even just do, like... Okay, yeah, so now we have to wait for him to come back again, and now we have to hit him 3 more times, and then that's it. Oh yeah, you can also do this. You can aim like this. You don't have to use wide camera. You can aim like this. But I find it a lot easier to use wide camera when you're just doing stop shooting. Alright, so we've now defeated and we've unlocked Ricco Harbor. They seem to really like pulling buildings out of the ground in this game. So we're going into Ricco Harbor. So, in this one, we aren't able to just skip a shine like in Bianco Hills. Unless, actually, no, you can't skip any shines in this one. There are some stages where you're able to do glitches, or, well, Bianco 1's the only one you can skip without glitches. So here, we just have to go, basically, yeah, you just have to go forward while avoiding all the obstacles. Maybe I shouldn't do that, maybe I should actually show you how to do this. You can kind of get on top of this box, let me just... And you can, I think if you do a side flip and then a hover, then you can grab the ledge here. Or not. You could also just do this instead. So now that we're up here, we can go over to Goober Blooper. So you have to press B to grab onto his tentacle and then pull it. You just hold back. So actually, a common misconception with this fight is that you have to pull all the tentacles. But you actually only have to pull his nose. So some people, when they do this fight, they pull all the tentacles first and then they pull his nose. But actually, you only have to do this. Spray all the goop off his nose and then just pull his nose back. And that instantly ends the first phase. You can also do this for the second phase as well. It saves a lot of time, because I know that some people watching this, if anyone even fucking watches this little, might not actually know that. And they might have been like, you know, pulling out the tentacles the whole time. This could save you a lot of time. And that's Goober Booper. Yeah, there's not much more to say about it. It can be a little difficult to pull his nose, because if you don't spray all the goop off of his nose, he'll start trying to hit you with the tentacles, and that makes it a lot harder. But once you practice it a bit, it's pretty easy. So we're now going on to Ricco 2, and Ricco 2 is a very different stage. That's just my brother being a dick. So, we're going into Ricco 2. So, this one is...
Ricco 2, baby!
Shut up.
Go! We reached Ricco 2!
Shut up! Okay. So...
He reached Ricco 2! Ricco 2, the second of Ricco! Oh my god, King! Have my babies!
So this one's a little bit different than like any of the other stages we've done. So as you can see, I hopped onto this blooper right here. Now basically, you have to use these. You can hold up to make them go faster. You obviously steer with the control stick by going, you know, left and right. You can hold up to make it go faster. Now, it can be a little hard to control if you haven't used it before. So this is a blooper race. You have to beat a certain time, I think. Well, no, actually, no, that's for the hidden shine. For this one, you just have to finish the race. So I'm gonna hop onto this blooper. At least I don't think there's a time limit. I don't know. So basically, I'm holding up here to go faster. But if you're not as confident with the blooper, I would recommend not holding up. So here, you know, you just dodge around the obstacles. You can do a little bit of cutting on off-road, as long as you don't cut too much. There is a shortcut for this, but I'm not going to show it, because I just want to show the casual way of completing this. I say that as I showed people how to skip Bianco 1. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone does Bianco 1 skip in their casual playthroughs if they know what it is. Holy shit, okay, so if you run into a wall, you die. That's why that was scary. So yeah, it's really not that difficult. We're going to see these bloopers again in a later shine, which we'll probably get to next episode. Now, okay, Ricco 3. This is going to be... I actually have never done the casual way of this before, but I don't want to show the speedrun way, because some people might not be able to do it, because it is a little bit difficult. And I know that this isn't meant to be like a speedrun Let's Play. So, I will just show the regular casual way. So this is where we're going to use the rocket nozzle. I know how I mentioned that to you, last episode. And I mentioned how the rocket nozzle. Well, actually, I don't know. Does this one use the rocket nozzle or not? I actually forgot. Like, I almost never do this one casually. The way I do it is just by literally just using the hover nozzle and grabbing onto the little cage. Just like below. It's on the bottom of the little area. But so what I'm gonna do here, I guess, is try to figure out. I guess anyone who's watching this blind is also gonna be figuring how to do this shit with me. So I know you have to go up here. So up here, there's, you know, a bunch of shit. There's some blue coins, regular coins for 100 coins, and blue coins, which I will not be showing because I'm not doing 100%. So yeah, you can just do, if you do some, you know, some wall jumps, you can skip a bunch of this, unless you're bad, then I guess, yeah. Oh my god, that was fucking scary. Okay. Yeah, so don't do that, because if you fall down, you'll have to go all the way back up, and it's fucking annoying. It can be hard to not fall off sometimes because of how thin the platforms are, but again, with practice. Alright, so this is the rocket nozzle. So I'll actually show, I won't do anything yet, I'll just show how it works. So, hold the rocket button, and, yeah, that's what it does. So we're gonna use that, and that is not what we're supposed to do. Hold on, what the fuck are we meant to do? Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. Wait, no, we are supposed to do something. I know there is a way to get in there from the top, I think, but instead I'll just, I don't know. I've never done that method, or even if it even exists. So we'll just do this instead. So get the fuck over here. My god, this is basically get in here, and it's okay. Yeah, okay, so basically I use the rocket nozzle to jump onto this bottom right here, and then you can just not do that. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna cut the video until I get back there. I have no idea how to do the casual methods, and I'm not going to try to show you if I don't know how. So I'll just do my way, or, you know, every other speedrunner's way. I don't even know if I can even call myself a speedrunner. So basically, I use the hover over here. If you could also just hover on top of this and walk over here instead of doing that spin jump hover. And you see, well, just watch this. Just watch this. Wait, not do that. Okay, basically do what I just tried to do there, but do it actually well. So, let's try to actually get this to work and not be bad. Fuck. Yeah, so I pressed the wrong button when I got on top of that cage. You're supposed to press, A to get up there, I think, but I thought it was B. So, yeah, you press A. When you're on the bottom of cages like that, you just press A to open up the little flip thing. And you press B when you're on the side of something. Alright, so just go like this, and not, oh my god. I'm gonna fucking cut till I get this shit. Alright, so that is it right there. Yeah, again, it's not actually that hard. It took me like a few attempts. It's really actually not that hard. I actually find it easier to do it the casual way. You basically just time to hover when you're right below that cage. And then you just press A when you're on the little flip part. I find it easier than the casual way. I really don't remember what it's sad that I'm doing a Let's Play and I didn't even remember what the casual way to do that shine was. But I don't think it matters because it's not that hard to do the speedrun way. So we're doing Ricco 4 now. This is another secret stage, just like the ones we did in Bianco. So to get up here, I think you're supposed to use the rocket nozzle, but like you just don't have to. Or maybe I don't know if you're supposed to use the rocket nozzle, but you can just get up here and then just do that. Like, I actually find that way easier than getting the rocket nozzle anyways. It's much easier to control. Alright, so now we are in Ricco 4. Now this one has the mechanic of these rotating blocks. So basically, you know, when one's about to go down, you go onto the platform on top. Like this, you know. Again, it can be a little bit hard to deal with if you haven't used them before, but you know, once you play this level a bit, so you might die. Actually, well, oh shit, see, yeah. So yeah, you have to make sure you stay on the part that's on top. So here, these are like rotating gears. Basically, get on here, jump up, just you know, keep jumping, so you stay on top, and then you can parkour across these. Again, you might fail it a few times because it can be hard to do for your first time. And then, again, the same rotating blocks as before. Also, be careful when you dive rollout on these, because if you do it at the wrong spot, you can actually just dive right off. I've done that way more times than I'd like to mention. So yeah, you just go across the rotating blocks, and then, yeah, see, if you do a dive rollout on there, it like kind of like eats it. But if you do it on a certain part of the block, it won't, and you'll go off the edge. So that's it right there. And that is the end of this episode of Super Mario Sunshine. I will see you guys in the next episode.